Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka The Writer, and today we are kicking things off here with the NXT Women's Champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, who is in action here tonight. Last episode we saw her basically kind of make the decision for Christina Bennett and what title she will be challenging for with her Mae Young Classic victory. So who knows where this is all going to go, but rest assured this is going to be a wild ride. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy because things are about to get, well, pretty crazy around here, to say the least. So either way around, this should be quite interesting. As we saw in the last episode, as Christina Bennett was going to make her big announcement about where she was, going to challenge for whichever title, because again, Mae Young Classic winner gets their choice of which championship they get to go for. So she had the choice between the Raw Women's Championship, held currently by Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, currently held by Charlotte Flair right now, and of course the Queen of Spades herself, Shayna Baszler, who is the NXT Women's Champion. And here we go. Shayna Baszler is in action already. Of course, her opponent was already sort of out to the ring already. Oh! What a counter! Oh, what a 2 count almost right off the bat right here. Going up against another Performance Center prospect in the form of Sara Schultz. Queen of Spades looking to showcase just what she can do. Target of the arm right there. Huge stomp to the arm. Just kicking the crap out of her as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and Baszler now. Oh, and a huge suplex. I know traditionally, with MyCareer Universe mode, you may or may not see your opponent's stuff, like their matches or whatever, unless if something happens, of course. But I feel like it's important to kind of highlight, what you're sort of up against almost, and plus it's also good to do your homework. It adds up. I mean, our delightful soul known as Christina Bennett, she did used to, be a commentator and a general manager, so obviously she had to do her homework, just like we are doing our homework right now. Huge counter from Schultz right there. That was another name that I sort of got, like, all these different last names that I was, like, tossing together for random Performance Center prospects or whatever, like the jobbers, essentially, like, and different, created characters and so forth. A lot of them were actually last names I was batting around for Christina Bennett, but then I'm like, oh no, we gotta return to the roots. It flowed, it sounded good, I should say. Oh, what's Schultz doing here? Oh, and a huge crossbody right from the middle rope. Getting a little bit of offense in on Shayna Baszler. But will that be enough? Will she pull off the upset here tonight and take down the NXT Women's Champion? Oh, and shoving her way just like that. Oh, God. Good Lord, there's no chill with Shayna Baszler. Just not at all. Good Lord. Oh, and a huge counter. Let's see what's going to go down here. And then, of course, at the end of last episode as well, we saw her being Shayna Baszler going in for the cover now. And a 1 count. Shayna Baszler did come down at the end of Christina Bennett's match with Olivia Quinn. Counter from Baszler now. Oh, God. Just going right after the arm. This has been a mostly Shayna Baszler match. I say mostly because we gotta give credit where credit is due. Oh, God, just taking her right down to the mat, just like that. Huge counter. Another counter right there from Baszler. Oh, and a huge kick. Good Lord. Oh, what's Baszler going for here? What's she going for? Oh, and a huge suplex. Good Lord. There is no chill whatsoever. None at all. She's just throwing her around the ring. There's no other way around that. Oh, sending her over the top rope. this... Either way, like, the fact that, like, Shayna Baszler's even just getting some shred of damage, you know, that should raise some flags, and you've got to think that Christina Bennett's watching right now. Oh, and a huge kick right to Sara Schultz right there. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going. Baszler now right into the Kirifuda clutch. This might be it. Could this be it, or will this, you know, prove to be a turning point here in this matchup? I'm not quite sure, but let's see what happens here. Baszler now going in for the cover. Oh, good lord. And only a 2 count right there. And mind you, I don't know how many weeks at a time of programming we're going to get through, but rest assured, it'll be a grand old time. Oh, both missing drop kicks, but Schultz getting the upper hand right there. Oh, but Baszler now with the counter. Baszler's looking for it once again. Can she get it locked in? Can she get it locked in? Oh, but she's close to the ropes. Oh, and the rope break. The rope break is quite clear right there. And Shayna Baszler now dragging Schultz into the center of the ring, going in for the ever-confident cover. And Shayna Baszler picks up a huge win here tonight, building momentum on the road to Takeover Toronto. What a showing from the champ here tonight. I mean, I would be, you know, pretty concerned about that dominant outing, to say the least. There's no other way around. Oh, what's this? Christina Bennett now extending out a friendly handshake right there. Oh, getting it slapped away from the champ. Very interesting development here tonight. I wouldn't turn my back on Shayna Baszler, but Baszler now trying to seemingly bully Christina Bennett into the back. Good lord. There is no chill of Shayna Baszler, none at all. Oh my god, what is going on here? Shayna Baszler making her way down to the ring here tonight. Seemingly to confront Christina Bennett, but Christina Bennett now in a matchup here tonight. What's even going on around here? Oh, snap. Christina Bennett has a bit of a tall task ahead of her, to say the least. Oh my goodness. And again, like, I know that this is an alternate attire, entrance, etc. I believe I have that credit somewhere in one of my Universe Mode videos, so if we haven't put it in, we've got a collective document where we're giving credit where credit is due. So there you have it. Either way around, Io Shirai making her debut here in our MyCareer Universe mode. Well, universe to say the least. This should be quite an interesting matchup. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it looks like Shayna Baszler found an opponent for her #1 contender. So I don't know what to make of this. Oh god, that is bright. But either way, this is going to be quite the battle that I think a lot of us are going to be quite interested to see. It could definitely go either way, but rest assured, we are in for one heck of a matchup. The fans are ready for this matchup. I'm ready for this matchup. You all should be ready for this matchup here tonight. Probably one of her toughest opponents yet, in the form of Io Shirai, but we're going to find out going in for the cover right here. And a 1 count. Bennett kicks out right at 1. Oh, huge kick. Oh, God. Bennett now rolling out of the way. Oh, but Io Shirai against the ropes. Oh, right to knee right there. Oh, and another knee. Just, oh, this is going to be a hard-hitting battle. I can feel it in my bones right now. Oh, and a huge drop kick right to the outside of the ring. I mean, we're not sure what's going to happen in this matchup. I really don't know. But either way, this... Oh, God, right off the top rope and onto the outside area right there. Referee kind of restarted the count, but Bennett now trying to just focus in on the legs on the outside of the ring. Referee's yelling at them to get inside the ring, and I'm like, this is a non-title matchup or anything like that. Like, oh god, right into the post. Referee's at a 5 count. Now, a win over somebody like Io Shirai would really elevate her without any question whatsoever. Referee's at a 7 count here. What's Bennett going for here? Oh, the knees got lifted up. Oh, I guess that counts as restarting the count, apparently. But she wasn't technically really inside the ring. This referee is confusing me in the best way possible. But either way, these two are just battling it out on the outside of the ring. There is no other there's no other way around it. The referee's at a 5 count right now. These two are just battling it out. I guess Shayna Baszler enlisted the help of Io Shirai to make this possible, but here we are. Referee's at a 7 count here. Bennett now trying to actually play things smart and try to, you know, she's trying to win by count out. I don't know if Shirai's going to make it back inside the ring or not by the count of 10. Oh, and she does at the count of 9. Running front drop kick right to Io Shirai. I don't know what happened, but we're getting this matchup, but I'm here for it. Bennett with the huge tornado DDT. She's going in for the cover right here. Shirai, not even a 1 count. Good lord. I love how the momentum's right at 99.9. Oh, and a huge chop, huge strike. Oh, and Shirai with the headbutt right there. Oh, good lord. Shirai now on the offense right here. Huge Hurricane Rana right to Christina. But now, if you want to get into the title picture and really start to make a name for yourself on NXT, one of the names that you want to, you know, ideally, you know, have a strong showing in at the very least, that's gotta be Io Shirai. She is arguably one of the best, not just on NXT, not just, but like in all of WWE right now. Huge drop kick right to the outside. These two have just been taking it outside this entire match for the most part. Oh man, Shirai is really taking it to Christina. Again, you make one wrong move with Io Shirai and you're kind of screwed essentially. Oh, and Shirai with the counter. Oh, alright, that camera angle was something else. Referee's at a 5 count right here, sending Io Shirai into the corner. In the corner post, rather. Oh! Oh, and a huge float over DDT, and just like that, the momentum is back on Christina Bennett's side right here. Oh, and she's going for something. Oh! Oh, and she's backing at the 9 counter right beforehand. Io Shirai cannot make the 10 count, but Christina Bennett cannot win by count out at Takeover Toronto. But what a swerve. Oh, well, that lighting is fitting, but Shayna Baszler is back, and Christina Bennett is just, she's ready to go. She's like, we can have this title match right now. I don't care. This was certainly an interesting turn of events, to say the least. But Christina Bennett perseveres, albeit via countout, which, you know, Champion's Advantage will be at play at Toronto. But definitely saying something if she's able to hang in there with the likes of Io Shirai, for example. So I don't know what's going to happen in the upcoming week of NXT, but man, this is going to be something else. I need to see what happens after this. I really do. How will Christina Bennett try to... How is she going to continue to make it to friggin' Toronto at this rate? And welcome back to NXT, another edition here. But what... These two have been just at each other's throats the last several weeks here on NXT. Oh, and the action is just spilling into the backstage area. I guess Christina Bennett was going to come out and say something tonight. But I guess Shayna Baszler may have had other plans, to say the least. As we saw last week on NXT, Shayna Baszler enlisted the help of Io Shirai to essentially try to wear down the #1 contender, to say the least. I don't know how else to word it other than that. That attempt failed. Oh, and a huge DDT from Bennett. Of course, Christina Bennett's got a match coming up next week, but I mean, you've got to think that things are just... I don't know how else to word... Oh, God, huge move right there. You've got to really think that maybe, just maybe, Shayna Baszler's starting to feel a little bit scared at this point. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, why is she trying to enlist the roster to, like, wear down her #1 contender? You know what I mean? That way, something ain't adding up here, is all I'm saying. Oh, missing the Insigiri right there. Good lord. Oh, right into the backstage area, too. Oh god, that's bright. My apologies if you are sensitive to bright lights right here. But good god, they're just going at each other backstage, to say the least. Huge backbreaker right there from Baszler to Bennett. Good lord. Shayna Baszler is just unrelenting. I was going to say ruthless, but you know, there's so many different adjectives. I mean, there is a reason why Shayna Baszler, why she's been in this position for this long. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why she's held on to this championship for over a year now. Oh god, this is not looking good. She's trying to take down limb by limb here in this backstage area. Oh my god. Oh god, what's Baszler going for here? Huge sidewalk slam. Or maybe that is a side slam. Oh god, right in the locker space. She's just trying to wear down the arms of Shayna Baszler. I mean, not Shayna Baszler, but Shayna Baszler, rather, just trying to wear down Christina Bennett before their encounter at TakeOver Toronto in just a couple episodes' time. So I don't know what to make of this. I truly don't. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Right into the locker. Oh my god, this is just unrelenting. I mean, this has been spilling out into the hallway, into the locker room. Somebody's got to stop this backstage. Oh god, side Russian leg sweep right into the corridor right there. Shayna Baszler now looking for something big. Baszler's going for something here. Or looking for something. Oh, but Bennett countered. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but... I want to counter right there from Bennett. Bennett's trying to get back into this somehow, some way backstage, and the brawl is just it just keeps on going. But Shayna Baszler just taking down Christina Bennett, just unforgiving and ruthless. What a backstage assault we've just seen. And here we go. We are back with some more NXT. And look who's making her way down to the ring to get a ringside seat. Shayna Baszler. Of course, Christina Bennett is back in action after that heinous assault backstage last week on NXT, as Bennett has another matchup here tonight against Olivia Quinn. But how will Shayna Baszler throw a wrench into everything? We're not quite sure yet, but either way, welcome back to another edition of NXT. Yeah, this has been quite an interesting episode. I know this one's probably going to be a little bit longer than expected, but I feel like there have been a lot of nougaty developments, to say the least. Huge backbreaker right there onto Quinn. Of course, got 2 more NXTs, and then, of course, we've got ourselves TakeOver Toronto on our hands. So, who knows what's going to happen? Who really knows what'll happen in those next 2 weeks of NXT before TakeOver, to say the least. Huge crossbody right there from Quinn. Of course, Bennett, in the last matchup we saw her in, against Io Shirai. Handpicked, mind you, by Shayna Baszler. Quinn now going in for the cover. And a 1 count. Bennett won by countout, which, you know, that can't happen at TakeOver Toronto. But you know, maybe she's just getting smart and just picking and choosing her battles at those. I don't, quite frankly, don't blame her. But Shayna Baszler, with all the steps that she's been taking to try to slow down her #1 contender, you know what I mean? It's like something's going on here. Like, she might be thinking Christina Bennett's probably a potential actual threat to her championship. But then again, there is a reason why Shayna Baszler's been... Oh, huge DDT right there from Bennett. There's a reason why Shayna Baszler's been the... Oh! Instincts right there. Brownie points to that. There is a reason why Shayna Baszler's held on to that title for over a year, and that is partial... Oh, God, what's going on? Bennett sending Quinn right into the corner, but Shayna Baszler causing the distraction at ringside. That sounds about on par for what's been going on lately. Bennett now going to the outside of the ring, confronting the champ at ringside, but Olivia Quinn taking advantage of it and delivers a huge right hand to the #1 contender. Shayna Baszler, of course, stepping inside the ring. I'm not quite sure what her plan is there. Oh, and a huge kick right to the leg. What is Baszler doing here? She's trying to deliver. She's going after her #1 contender's opponent right here. Oh, God. And Shayna Baszler is just sending Christina Bennett right into the steel steps. What is going on here in this matchup? Shayna Baszler ain't a part of this match. Oh, what's Baszler doing here? I guess Quinn was trying to get an upper hand. Oh. And Bennett is just ticked off at Shayna Baszler here. There is no other way around it. She is ticked off at the distraction, at everything, it seems like. Huge knee. Oh, God. Why isn't the referee doing anything about this? Oh, tried to go for that cross body, but I guess that didn't pan out the way that she anticipated to. Why isn't the referee doing... I mean, to be fair, if you're the referee, would you want to mess with Shayna Baszler? I don't think so. Oh, what's Bennett up to here? Good Lord, the strength factor was definitely kicking in right then and there. Good Lord. Oh, and a knee strike. Oh, my God. And a 1 count. Bennett can't believe it. Baszler's still lurking right on the ropes right there. Just watching and lurking at the #1 contender. I don't know what to make of this. I truly do not. This to me is quite interesting. Oh, and a counter from Quinn right there. Huge Hurricane Rana right to Christina Bennett from Olivia Quinn. She's been having a very interesting showing, to say the least. Like, while she's lost in her matches thus far, she's had a strong showing each time. Huge move right there from Bennett, trying to get back inside the ring. Referee is at a 5 count. Oh, gosh, she has still got the referee. Probably because of the fact that, well, Shayna Baszler just is still there. Huge clothesline right there. Probably more so of a lariat than anything, I would argue. What's Bennett going for here? He's going for something big. What's Christina Bennett going for here? Referee, move out of the way! Oh, and a huge dive right to the outside of the ring. Look at that, over the top rope. The fans are chanting, "This is awesome." And despite Shayna Baszler being a major pain in the butt, I have to agree with them on this one. What a move right there from the #1 contender, Christina Bennett. Holy cow. Why hasn't the referee done anything? That's what maybe she just bought him out or something. I don't know. Like, I thought we were done with this crap, like, way back when we were, like, dealing with Stephanie McMahon back in Universe mode. Oh, and a huge frog splash. I don't think she got all of that in there, but she's still, nonetheless, going in for the cover. An interesting way to win the match, I'll give her credit there, because that was a half-baked frog splash, but alas, Christina Bennett, despite Shayna Baszler being a pain in her butt during that matchup, to say the least. I mean, look at that huge knee strike. Shayna Baszler, she's quaking in her boots. She is quaking in her boots. I'm pretty positive that's the saying. But look at that! Look at that maneuver right there. I mean, that alone should really just showcase what she's capable of, to say the least. Shayna Baszler's quaking in her boots. There is no other way around it, and there you have it, people. The winner of this matchup, and as she continues to build more momentum to Takeover Toronto, Christina Bennett taking a bow right then and there to the crowd. What a matchup that we just saw. Holy cow. Whew! And there you have it, people. That is episode 5 of MyCareer Universe mode here in WWE 2K20. Christina Bennett's already had a lot of ups and downs in dealing with Shayna Baszler on the crazy and wild road to take over Toronto. Next episode, we're going to continue on that road and possibly even get to Toronto. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, click on all the links down below, including Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all sorts of good stuff down below. And I will see you all around later. Bye, everyone.